I'm Dr. Sarah Steinhardt. I work in process chemistry at BMS. So one of the coolest things about the research we do, or the research that I get to do, is that we get to, chemically get a really, really deep understanding of these reactions. I've worked on processes where I know exactly what is happening. I know the kinetics of the reaction happening. I know exactly every impurity that's forming, how it's purging, where it's purging. I know what's going to happen if the temperature is too low, if you slightly overcharge a reagent. I know exactly what's going to happen, right? It's a really, really deep understanding of a very specific reaction, and I think that's really cool. We end up learning a lot about how to make a reaction fail, and that's something that's very different from, say, graduate work, where you're trying to get the reaction to work, right? A lot of what I do is understanding, all right, the reaction works really well. How do we make it fail? Because if we know how to make it fail, we can ensure in manufacturing that it won't fail, that we will be successful every time. I would say that another part of that is to get some of that really deep understanding. We collaborate with a number of people with different expertise in different areas. As a chemist, I have really deep collaborations with analytical chemists, with engineers, with our safety group, right? And that really helps us get really, really deep understanding with all of these different perspectives so we can ensure a really safe, robust process to be made. I mean, honestly, some organic chemistry, if you really understand it, seeing the syntheses that people have done, it's honestly just beautiful, right? Like you can see how you would piece together, I need to do this reaction first, followed by this other reaction because of, here's the considerations within the molecule, right? Some of the mechanisms they're just really honestly beautiful. Thinking at how it's literally how the electrons are moving and reacting. You learn certain rules and then you're applying those rules. And the rules are, there's exceptions and there's things to consider. But again, once you understand the rules, you can even understand, all right, this didn't do what I expected it to do, but I can understand why it did what it did end up doing differently, right? So really understanding the fundamentals allows you to really understand what's going on.